Not only does Marvel need this to work, I need this to work. Yes, you did it. That's it. You survived all the way till Daredevil is back on TV with Daredevil Born Again. Now, there's a little bit of hesitancy because the last two shows that Daredevil popped up in, especially in the Disney Plus realm, was not that good. I have a feeling they're just gonna move past all that and not even reference any of it. I don't know if you could tell, but I am very excited for this new Daredevil show. I've been hearing good things, not only from the paid and flown out shills. I've been hearing good things from people who are not a part of that group. Now, all of us should temper our expectations because all that may be complete and utter BS, as much as it hurts. This show really means a lot to me. It came out at a time when the MCU was huge. It came out at a time that was very formative for me as well, my mid-20s. God, it's almost been, or it has been, 10 years. Jeez, long time. And as a huge Batman fan, Daredevil is right next to him. He is. A lot of stuff going on just like Daredevil with Batman and vice versa. Street level, dark, gloomy, except Matt's Catholic, so he's probably a little bit more self-punishing. The show on Netflix was mature. Not meaning mature as in just violence for the sake of violence, just dark for the sake of dark, and just gratuitous this and that for that reason. It was mature in more ways than that. Actual storytelling. And you could tell, I just rewatched the first 5 episodes of the first season. You can tell that this was created to be something different. Drew Goddard and everyone else that was involved with this original series really wanted to bring something special, unique to the Marvel brand and possibly to the MCU, but everyone was very cautious about including it. This is a Daredevil universe inside, sort of flying around the edge of the MCU universe, and I just noticed that looked weird, but it'll make sense in a little bit. Because while this show was floating around the edge of the MCU, not really a part of it, but kind of a part of it, now it is fully a part of it. Fully. Again, you can tell how different this show was going to be than any other Marvel property that had come before it within the MCU. The very first scene entails, you see the initial incident where Matt loses his vision to an accident, but at the very beginning, and I want this to be heard and listened to develop character, to develop who these people are. For someone who hasn't seen a Daredevil property before, who hasn't read a Daredevil comic before, what are these people about? Who are these people? And the very first thing you see an act of Matt Murdock is that he saves a life, and he pays for it. Very Catholic thing to do. But this scene sets the tone for who this person is. He is willing to give up his personal body, his personal temple, for the help of somebody else. And then you see the conversation with him and the priest in the very next scene, where he is admitting his sin. He talks a lot about backstory, but it's not delivered in a way that is terrible and exposition. Have you gotten a phone call from my daughter, Betty? No, this is put into a setting that makes sense. This is put into a thing where he is expressing his deepest, darkest thoughts because he is about to do something, and he is looking for moral and spiritual guidance to do this act, even though he knows it is outside the bounds of the law. You get, again, a feeling of who Matt Murdock is. You get a feeling of who his father is and what he's gonna do. This first episode, I think, is just absolutely brilliant. It puts you on the edge of your seat, really opens up a bunch of questions, and if you really don't know the comics or his main bad guy, it really does leave you with a mystery and a sense of something as big is coming around the corner. These factions that are moving behind the scenes are very, very dangerous. You do get a sense of his best friend, Foggy. You get a sense of their legal prowess with the case with Karen. You get a sense of Karen and who she is. And like I said, you get a sense of who these criminals are, who the bad guys are, what they're willing to do, how dark they are, and everything that they're up to, everything that they're planning to do. And then you get into the second episode, which again expands on what Matt is willing to do to help an innocent person, to help an innocent soul. He is willing to throw his life, limb, everything on the line for this person. While yes, it does take inspiration from Old Boy and a bunch of other stuff where it's a one take, it really did up the ante in production. And then every season from there on out had a hallway scene as well. I think it was season 2 where he had a chain around his hand and a gun taped to his hand after showdown with the Punisher. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm trying to remember, and it was against the biker gang. But I love the part because Matt's got a devil in him, man. He's got a devil in him. He always has, always will. And when he really fooled the bikers with the gun, you see him go, haha. Like he's ready to fight, man. He's excited. So I don't know. There's a whole spirit of the show that I can't wait to get into. Just the whole introduction into this universe, into this Daredevil universe, is just so brilliant. And yes, this video is about glazing Netflix's Daredevil series. We're not going to talk about the Defenders. I don't like that one. But just the initial start really does set the tone on what this show is about. And I really hope they learn the lesson of this show. They look at and not only copy what Netflix did, but really extend the soul of it. That's what needs to happen. The soul of the show, the characters, it needs to stay. If there's one thing that I can tell you about the most recent Marvel stuff that I've watched, I'm not watching She-Hulk, I'm sorry. It is that it is so surface level. Very surface level, very Netflix-like, especially Captain America Brave New World. Oh my God. They were telling me what was on the screen when it was on the screen. It's very Netflix of you versus showing me. Show me who these characters are. Show me their interpersonal relationships, and let's see it. Honestly, I'm excited for this show, and Marvel is excited as well. I guess they're filming season 2 already. So internal screenings must be insane. Must be hot, man. And there's a rumor that Jessica Jones is back. I like the first season of that one too. I know you did too. But this is a very big opportunity for Marvel to really show what they can do with storytelling, with character. Earn us back. That's it. Earn us back, man. The faith is... the faithful are weary. Get them back. That's your mission, Marvel. That's your mission, Disney. Get them back. I do think it's going to take a couple of projects to really win back a bunch of the faithful and the excitement, but I really do want this to be a win. Yeah. I guess enough glazing of the Netflix show. I'm rewatching a lot of episodes on the treadmill right now, and you should too. It's about 45 minutes per episode, and they are phenomenal. There's a fly in here. But what are your thoughts? Are you excited for Daredevil Born Again? Do you love the Netflix show? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you liked the video, feel free to subscribe. Also, feel free to smash the like button. Really does help out the channel, get pushed out to new people. And yeah, can't wait for next week, huh? It's gonna be awesome. Have a good day, and keep it nerdy.